Hello and welcome everyone, this is Ace. We are going to run your favorite dungeon, Sunken Temple. The one you like so much and you tell me about it all the time. I think we're supposed to start by going on the right side here. Let's get into it. We're using a bear tank, paladin healer, shaman poopy, and mage poopy. Yeah. Just seeing how they've evolved in the meantime. Wow, that mana spring totem is cool, man. We're going to be comparing the... Oh, that's a nice dispel. Yeah, very nice and quick dispel. We're going to be comparing the shaman range DPS to the mage. The difference I would say is that the shaman, well, he needs to drop 4 totems, and that takes some time. And in this time, the mage, does his own thing, which means, typically speaking, the mage should be higher in damage. Well, if we compare the DPS, you'll see that it's a little bit more even. But even so, because DPS is based on your time in combat, and they are still in combat when you start dropping those totems. So that's kind of what you can expect from the shaman out of the gate. He needs to drop the totems. Each of those 4 totems is 1.5 second global cooldown. There's 4 of them. 6 seconds means at least 2 or 3 casts for the mage, and yeah, they add up. They just add up. But if we are talking about how much contribution does the shaman give to the group, well, I mean, you saw it right from the very start. Look at the mana gain. Now, mana spring, mana spring. Yeah, pretty big deal, I would say. It's called a totemical, you can see it here. Yeah, obviously, well, I've explained in the previous video. When they are out of combat, if they have totems up, they will totemic call them. I don't remember which way we're supposed to go, so we have this problem. The problem of I've run this dungeon dozens of times and I still don't know the layout. It's just fucking... I wouldn't say complicated. It's interesting. They don't make them like they used to, yes? And you can make an argument. Is it better, the old style of dungeon layout, like from vanilla, or the more streamlined dungeon layout that pretty much all modern games take nowadays? I mean, sure, you can have some side pathing, poopy sense, but not to this degree. Like, this is some extreme degree of side pathing, if you ask me. And again, after all of these years running this so many times, I still don't get it. What I do know is that we're supposed to end up somewhere at some sort of altar types, that we're supposed to do some clicky thing. There you go, here's the altar poops. Click the poopy sands, and then we jump down and we fight whatever boss spawns there, and then we go upstairs and whatever. And these need to be clicked into some specific order. I have it on my screen. Like, you have good luck. Yeah, good luck figuring out this order, yes? Again, I've done this. I mean, I remember it goes in opposites in a sense, but it's still not clear. Even after years of doing this, I don't know it by heart. Well, it's not like I made an effort to keep it in mind or anything. It's not like it's my favorite dungeon. But nonetheless, the point stands. What the fuck? Yeah, you'll never see dungeons like these. Probably in TBC, they streamlined it a lot from TBC. They realized that, hey, people get confused by this. This is extreme. I mean, it's cool, but yeah. I mean, you can appreciate it for what it is, because you could argue that you're not gonna find stuff like this in other games, unless they specifically try to do something like intricate dungeon layouts. But for the most part, you won't find it. It's just gonna be point A to point B with some side areas for the giggles, and those, like, most people can navigate. Like, you just get it. It's hard to get lost in that. Well, even if the layout itself is more intricate, yeah, not to the level of you need to click pillars in a particular order. God forbid you misclick one of them. And how are you supposed to know this? Why is this guy not doing anything? What's wrong with you, bruh? You have one job. Cool. Why is this guy gaining so much mana? Mana restore? Is that the mana potion, I guess? Yes. Wow. He'd be drinking lots of mana. You'd expect maybe the shaman to drink more mana, but no, apparently the mages. Wait, did I give mages the gems, the mana gems? I don't remember. Maybe I didn't do it. I should probably do that though. Yeah. I think the mana gems, what are they good for? I forgot what was their benefit. I need to look into this. I know I gave them the mana gems on vanilla, and it was like a small particularity why it was good for them to use it. But it's not something terribly important, but it is something. So maybe it's worth doing. In terms of DPS, pretty nice. No complaints. In terms of actual damage done, not so nice. So I think this paints a good picture. I don't know where the tank went. He got stuck somewhere. But it paints a pretty good picture of what it's like, right? Oh no, hold on. Magic Dawn is like Shaman's way ahead, dude. What? What the hell do you mean? How is that possible? Don't tell me it's chain lightning. Why is the mage not AoEing enough? That's what I would like to know. Yeah, why is Fireball his #1? I mean, wow, chain lightning, badass. Why is fireballing so much? I would expect to see maybe flame strike and arcane explosions or something. Wow. I don't know. Strange things are happening in TPC, because in vanilla you would never see this thing, even by accident. So I don't know what the heck. The guy gets 6 seconds ahead to cast things. How can the shaman deal more damage? Explain that one to me. Alright, let's see what is going on. Yeah, look how many things you can AoE. What's the big deal? Yeah. Arcane explosion, just... Oh, yeah, okay, he was getting attacked. I should... Okay. It's my fault. I should give the tank more time to do things, because if he's being attacked, he will not use AoEs. And that may slow him down. And the shaman, well, his AoE is not so large in scope. Yeah, so he doesn't have that big of a problem. Yeah, he doesn't pull as much aggro from all the damn things. Okay, we ain't got time for revives. Let's go. What is the bear doing? More or less what you'd expect, I would say, yeah? Wait. Are we supposed to go? We're supposed to click the thingy poop. I think we're going the wrong way, though. I don't think I'm supposed to go this way. Yeah. We gotta go click on thingy poop anyway. Okay, so enrage, fairy fire, charge, demoralizing, maul, growl, more fairy fire, swipe, maul. Yeah, it keeps being the same. Oh, they're using greater stone shield potion now. So from level 40 something, they start to do that, and it shares a cooldown with healing potions, so they will not be using healing potions, which is fine because overall, like, the benefit you gain from being from reducing damage is greater than the healing potion itself, but only if you're actually taking a lot of damage like tanks do. So otherwise you're better off using a healing potion. It just works out that way. Okay, anyway, I think the bear is fine. What is happening with the mage? How is it possible that the shaman, who needs to plant 4 sticks in the ground, is still doing more damage than the mage? Like, explain that one to me. What sorcery is this? Also, where's the bear, man? Some weird pathing issues, but we've seen plenty of those so far.
Attack my foe.
We're doing this at level 46 because the final boss is 50. The Shade of Eranicus. Okay, so click the poopy altar. And then we gotta go all the way across and click the other poopy altar. Like, imagine how obvious that is, right? How intuitive it is for you to do this. Unbelievable. The mage is not attacking at all, dude. That's why he's doing so little damage. He'd not be attacking. He took like 5 minutes. What? Something is wrong. He stared the whole entire time. He was just staring. He was sitting there in the corner doing nothing. Explain that one. And yeah, it's not like he was failing to cast anything. He was just not casting. What the heck? It's not possible for the shaman to deal more damage when he has to plant all these totems. So something is clearly wrong. And I intend to find out what. So as you can see, even though we send the tank in and we let them stay paused the full duration of 10 seconds, the moment he dropped Flame Strike on the ground, even, well, he empowered it with combustion, so you can argue about that one. But he immediately picked up aggro, so that's, yeah, crazy amount of damage. You're probably gonna need a paladin to handle this, because it's nuts. Like, the damage is real. Wait, we cannot click the thingy. We need to go all the bloody way around. I also find it strange that the bear keeps getting stuck in the hallway whenever we go in. I wonder what that's all about. Yeah, let's keep doing pulls and see what's the issue. Like, the bear, like, what is the bear doing? So the bear is going around. It's difficult to see from this position if he's changing targets, but he is changing targets. Mage dropped Flame Strike and then blizzarded and he immediately pulled aggro. Like, look at this. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. So yeah, maybe that's the issue, because the shaman does not have that issue at all. You can see no one's going after the shaman. So even with a pull of 10 seconds, the default duration, it's still not enough. I mean, we were wondering in the previous video if the bear is capable of holding aggro from a mage and a warlock, and he seemed at that time to be able to, but apparently not anymore. Not anymore. I mean, the mage has more talents into fire at this point, so probably has big crits with fire and things like that. If we look at his talents, we're gonna see Flame Strike crit, more crit, lots of crits. Yeah, I mean, he has to crit a lot, and he's got quite a bit of investment into fire. So his fire poopies are going to hit for quite a lot. And you see, every time he uses Flame Strike, he just pulls aggro straight away. No question about it. So, I don't know, guys. You have to figure this one out. And I think, hold on, let me see something. You know what we can do? If you look at the Paladin healer, he sent everybody like Blessing of Wisdom and yeah, Blessing of Wisdom type. Well, you can argue about it. You see, he sent me Salvation, and he's doing Blessing of Wisdom probably because he has talents into it, and he prioritizes doing that. There you go. He has talented. So in the logic, I told him to prioritize casting his talented poopies. And even if there's a Blessing of Wisdom already applied on your character and it's not talented, and this guy has a talented one, then he will replace it with his own. Yeah, so that because it's quite a big deal. Like, those 2 points into the talent represent about 1 consumable worth of stats. So it's important that they do apply as often as possible the best buff, let's say. Okay, so we are at number 2. We gotta click this. Okay, we gotta click this. Then we have to loop around and go over to this guy. Okay. I gotta go over yonder. Can I click? Yeah. And then we gotta go in the opposite. I have on my second monitor like the layout open, the Atlas. You can get an add-on for this. I think it's called Atlas. So I will show you the order in which you must click the poops. Okay, so that's third. And now we have to go there. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people love just having to walk back and forth between these. I wonder if you can just skip these bosses or this one boss. I know you need to kill a bunch of them to open, I don't know what gate or whatever. What the heck? Is that how they're getting stuck? Yeah, they are getting stuck in the walls, in the pathing here. Oh boy. That'll be a fun issue to figure out. You can see the mage started doing a little bit better once I started doing pulls. And I think that was the problem. Just the fact that he pulled aggro at the start of the fight, and for the rest of the fight he would have to fireball and wand just because he had aggro. Which is correct, because if he kept attacking nonchalantly and not caring about anything, well, like the good luck to the tank trying to get all of that off you. Okay, so now we have to go all the way there on the left side, and then we have to return to this one. Still, I am happy that the shaman is doing well, because in vanilla he wasn't doing as good as the mage, not by a long shot. So I'm happy to see that most of the classes are, well, not most of them, all of them, they are balanced, and they do have reasons to exist, and they bring significant and important contributions to the group. So that's good to see. Alright, so once I click this one, the boss should be spawning downstairs. As he did, we're gonna come toggle here and jump over yonder. Floating in the air like that is the companion's way of jumping. Wow, sure, let's just pull the whole entire instance, everyone. Why not? You can see that the shaman is off healing, yes? That's cool. The shaman is very impressive right now. It's very, very impressive. Like, look at those chain heals going out. Oh, come on. Really? Pulled yet another one. And the mage died. Well, here it is, everyone. Confirmed. The bear cannot hold AoE from a mage. You really, really want a paladin. If you're gonna do big AoE pulls, bring a paladin. Like, the paladin would have dropped one consecration and been done with it. But yeah, but also the shaman, extremely impressive. The damage, badass. Mana regen, badass. Yeah, Look, mana spring. Awesome. And off healing. Like, what more do you want? DPS wise, yeah, this is painting a very good picture. DPS wise, mage drops giant AoE, has to hold back, his damage goes down. It's very suggestive. But the bear, I mean, he's trying, but it's very difficult. And you would struggle too. Like in this situation, 100% your mage would die. You have like 10 mobs on you, and you can barely see who they're attacking. It's difficult. You need an add-on for that. I don't know if that add-on exists in vanilla. In the later expansions, there's some add-ons that make it more obvious. If the mobs are not attacking you, so you can just look at their name tag and immediately see that. It may be in PFUI already in TBC. Obviously, I'm not attacking, so it's hard to say. But yeah. Otherwise, it would be very difficult as a tank to determine who is it that you're supposed to be attacking. I mean, you're gonna tab switch and everything, and yeah, you're gonna see. Like I see right away, PFUI is an amazing add-on, by the way. You're gonna see in the UI with the red glowing, with the red glow around. There we go. You see it right there, red glow. There we go, red glow. That's how you know that the mage is being attacked, and he just died. The bear can't do it, everyone. I don't know. I gave him 10 seconds on the pull, and he still couldn't do it. Like, mage dropped one flame strike. Okay, it was a combustion flame strike, let's be fair. Right, so he popped combustion, and oh boy, because, yeah, he has crit talents, and combustion increases your crit by, I don't know, whatever. What is it? I think we can click it and find out. By another 10%. So giant crits AoE, very difficult to hold aggro from that one. And you would need good AoE in this situation. Look how many Oozlings are there. And keep in mind the fact that he has thorns. Well, actually, what we can do... Well, hold on. Because I was talking about that, and then I lost my train of thought, and I was talking about something different. But we can actually fix that manually for the paladin. So we can customize our paladin to facilitate better aggro handling by the mage or by the druid bear thing. Okay. I thought he was gonna die there, but somehow the shaman is off healing everyone. That's why he lived there. Like, the shaman, absolutely amazing. Amazing job. You can see him off healing the bear right now. The paladin is out of mana. It could be the paladin still has lay on hands. I'm not entirely sure about that one. But again, if you were in this fight, it probably would have been over by now. But because they just need the damage. They need the damage dealer because the shaman is off healing. It's quite amazing. Well, yeah. He's also, I think the boss is doing some AoE, so maybe don't just stand right there, but yeah, he's doing some AoE stuff, whatever. If we wipe here at 25%, I am super okay with that. Like, you should have contributed to this fight. Or, you know, maybe kept your mage safe a little bit better. And I'm going to show you what to do with the paladin to help with that one. Wow, this is the world's slowest burn, dude. Come on, man. Wait. Let's go to mana gained. Mana gained. Let's look at this guy. Okay. I was wondering if the bear maybe had used Innervate. Alright, so what we do with the paladin is that first of all, set aura, retribution aura. Yeah. You see he has changed it. And then what we want to say is set blessing, blessing, greater blessing of salvation. I'm not sure if he knows it though. So let's use the normal blessing of salvation. So he has assigned that, and you can see that he started blessing everybody with salvation. So initially they were blessed with wisdom, and now he changed to salvation. But you can see that he hasn't changed anything on the bear. So on the bear, what we're going to do is say set blessing second, blessing of might. Boom. Why does that work? I explained that in the previous video. So when you set the first blessing, he gave salvation to everyone he could. He still has basic logic hooked into this, so he knows not to give salvation to the tank. So he gave everyone salvation. Had he used greater salvation, yeah, he would have used it on any of the non-tank guys. It would have maybe went on the tank guy as well, if such is the way. If you had maybe another druid, DPS, and whatever. But the druid tank would have clicked it off, and then he wouldn't have had a blessing. So when you say when you assign a second blessing, he does just that. He looks to see if he can cast the first blessing on the guy, and if he cannot, then he's gonna try to cast the second blessing on the guy. Same would have been true if maybe the bear was a warrior and you maybe had set wisdom as the first blessing, and he wouldn't have given a warrior wisdom. So he knows that. So then you could have assigned a second blessing for might. That's what we did. So we gave a retribution aura, which should help keep a little bit better, and we gave everyone salvation. So let's see, everybody. Like, I think we have a big enough sample size into half of this dungeon to determine if it made a difference or not. Let's find out if this combination is going to allow the mage to do more flame strikes and whatnot. Because keep in mind, like, after one flame strike and maybe one blizzard, he was immediately pulling aggro. So let's see what happens now. And I didn't even do a pullback here, and we're gonna see. You see, he's already started blizzarding. He pulled a whole bunch of other stuff. Yeah, let's find out. There you go. You see it, everybody. Like, straight away, the bear swooped in, picked aggro, and of course the mage pulled, but immediately he pulled back. The bear re-established aggro very quickly. Very, very quickly. This is huge. Like, you can observe it, and I'm glad we did it in this order, just so you can see what a giant difference that made. Absolutely giant difference. And if we look at damage done now, and we go to the bear, you can see retribution aura starts to add up, right? So that was quite amazing. And this sort of, I love the fact that this is not the default. And it's not the default for a very good reason, and it's not going to be the default. I mean, by default, they are told to cast salvation. But what supersedes that logic is the fact that they have talents into wisdom, and they consider a talented wisdom to be important. And it is. And in other circumstances, it would have been the correct choice. Had you had a paladin, for example, and he was more comfortable with dropping consecrations, then you wouldn't have had that problem, eh? Where are we supposed to go? I think maybe we're going somewhere in the center. The guide says take the passage second from the left. So let's do that. I'm literally reading a guide. I've done this dungeon dozens of times over the years. I never keep that in mind. Like, okay, if I were to do it once and then I have to repeat it, I will know, right? But it's not like I occupy my memory with Sunken Temple layout. But you can see the mages, yeah, just I don't know, the word is escaping me right now. He's covering ground, the lost ground, yeah, because now he is more comfortable using his poops. Okay, are we supposed to go up or down? I don't remember. We've been here. Okay, we've been here. This is the initial stone circle thingy poop. So not this way. Oh, you saw he used Arcane Explosion to kill one of those guys. So he can use Arcane Explosion as a finisher if there are at least 2 enemies he can hit with it, and one of them is gonna die from the Arcane Explosion. And he can also use Mind Blast, not Mind Blast, Fire Blast. Okay, while they're doing that, are we supposed to kill something around here? Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is the correct way. We're supposed to kill these dudes, and then we're supposed to go in the center, so we're gonna drop down, I believe. And then we go on the left side, and then on the right side. Okay, I think I get it now. Cool. Alright, so let's kill these bad boys. And we have to go on each and every one of those platforms. Then we're gonna drop down, we kill a bunch of dragons. I hope I can navigate this correctly, because even this is a little bit, yeah, sketchy. Even this is not obvious. I'm surprised he used a flame strike. Why did he do that? I think it was like a little buggy thingy poopy thing. Oh, by the way, why are they... Oh, I see. I was wondering, why are they not equipping upgrades anymore? It's because we're doing these dungeons under-leveled. Great question, everyone. How are we getting across now? Do we go up and then we go down? Is that what's happening? I think so. So we have to go to the left and then whenever we can, we take the stairs down. But it may not always be that case. We'll have to figure it out. Right, so I did the pull. We can see that they're already starting to take damage by simply attacking the bear, which is nice. Why is he fireballing? Why? I'm confused. Okay, now he's flame striking. Sometimes it's a bit weird. But all for the better, because had he used it sooner, he probably would have ripped aggro, so it works out this way. It's fine. But the best indicator that we are doing this under leveled is that all the gear is usually one level higher. If you looked at the previous videos, yeah, you'll see that I'm selling red gear pretty much all the time. And, well, they get some greeny poops, but the one that really matters is usually one level higher. So yeah, doing the dungeon 4 levels lower is kind of on the limit, I would say. You should not go more than 4, in my opinion. So we're doing this just for the challenge to push the bots and to show you that it is possible to do it. And in the hiring cost of the companions, I'll try to well, I don't know how exactly, or if it's gonna work out. I'll try to keep this in mind, or try to give a slight bonus for doing a dungeon early, but I'm not sure if it's possible because they interlap, right? So it may not be possible. But either way, you would naturally pay less anyhow. You would pay less. If you do it at 46 and you hire 46 companions, you would pay less than if you were to hire 50 level 50 companions. But I'll try to keep it in mind if possible. It may not be possible, but I think it will just naturally work out that way. Arcane explosion. Blink. What a coward. Flame strike, blizzard. Yep. You can see he's caught up now. So that's what the problem was, the aggro. Pretty cool. And he's not dying anymore to pulling aggro, so that's cool. He fireballed this guy, he fire blasted the other guy. I like it. I approve. This is correct. This is the way. Wait. So here we don't go down the stairs. Here we just kill the guy. And I think for the next guy we have to go downstairs. I think that's how it works out. It's very confusing. I remember in the past, I forgot that we have to do that, and I ended up like over here, and I realized, oh, this guy is still alive. Yeah. Cool. Come on, guys, it's not so bad. It's Sunken Temple. It's awesome. Look how cool that is. Okay, so here I think we go down. Yes, and we go over yonder, correct. Okay, so now up the stairs, and next time we just go to the right.
Attack my foe.
The bear's damage is surprisingly good. It only increased. I'm not sure why is that. I mean, this retribution aura helps a little bit, but it's kind of hard to see it being the reason. Are we going down now? Okay, so next time we go to the right, and then we have to go one final time down. Yeah. Okay, so we have looked at the mage. The mage is doing what he's supposed to be doing. Let's look at the shaman. The shaman has been doing a fantastic job. We can see the mage took over in damage dealt. This is more what you'd expect. The damage is normalized, so had this been from the very beginning with the salvation, I think the mage would have been ahead still. So if we look at the DPS, we can see the DPS being higher, and if the mage didn't have to contend with pulling aggro all the time, naturally he would have dealt more damage. But again, the situation might depend for you. If you don't switch to salvation, you don't know how to set your paladin to salvation, then you might struggle with that. But you can see I'm just surprised by what a difference that has made. You can see the bear, his demoralizing roar as he's moving to the next packs of mobs. That generates like a slight amount of aggro or threat as he's on the move. We talked a little bit about it for the warrior as well. He does the same thing. So if he cannot reach the target and he's got attackers on his butt, then he's going to be doing that just to help generate a little bit more extra aggro as he's trying to get everybody to attack him. It's pretty cool. That works correctly as well. Paladin doing a good job with the consecration. Even benefiting from the Wind Fury totem. Alright, so here we have to go right, and then one final time we have to go down afterwards. So what's the shaman doing? Lightning bolt, chain lightning, dropping the totems, silencing every now and then. Yeah, it's correct. Nothing to say about that one. If you look at healing done, we can see every now and then. Well, what? What? What do you mean improve the leader of the pack? I am confused. What does that do exactly? Increases range and melee critical chance by 5%. So they have improved leader of the pack now. Causes affected targets to have a 100% chance to heal themselves for 4% of their total health when they critically hit with a melee or range attack, and it cannot occur more than 6 seconds. Wow, wow, wow. I mean, this is pretty badass though, if you think about it. And I mean, it's not some giant amount or anything like that, but better than a healing potion. Well, I'm kind of surprised they even use healing potions, all in all. Frenzy regeneration, like, yeah, they use frenzy regeneration when they are below 50%. And we have seen that they can live quite a lot as well. In the first boss fight, it was very sketchy, yet he lived. And yeah, Judgment of Light. So it's all about just combining all of these together, and that's how it increases their survivability. It's just like onion layers. So it's defensive layers, one on top of each other. I think yeah, this has to be the final one. So once we beat him, we jump and all is good. Where's these guys going? Paladin did most of his healing with Holy Light. You could argue that Flash of Light is more mana efficient. I suppose that what I could do I could say if the target is about 50% or something, then use Flash of Light all the time. You know what, let me note that down because maybe it's something worth looking into. So if Paladin Healer, if the target is above 50%, only use Flash of Light for mana efficiency. Alright, where are we going to drop down is the next question. Maybe here? Sort of. There's quite a whole lot of them. So, could be tricky. Well, let's give it a try and see if we wipe or not.
Reinforce my attack.
And of course the mage pulled aggro and died. Ah. Mage doing mage things, dude. Why am I not surprised? But at least we didn't wipe going down. And now we have to kill maybe all of these guys. Let's see, we're supposed to go somewhere left. Come on, bruvs. Buff while you're moving. Maybe they... Hold on. Why aren't they buffing while moving? That's a good question. Why aren't they buffing while moving? Let me note that down. Why aren't they buffing while moving? Why do you need to stand still to do it? And by moving, I mean following. I mean, they should be following you. I mean, I think I know that answer. I know that answer. And it's gonna be difficult to fix. But they should just be moving. I don't see the reason. Because then we just gotta wait there. And yeah, it's not ideal. Ideally, they should just come along and buff while you're on the way to where you're going, just to save some time, you know? I don't remember if we're supposed to kill all the Dragonkins around here or not. We may have to, though. I vaguely remember that it's a good idea to do it. It could be because at some point... Whoa, no, come back. Don't pull the entire instance, please. Well, we got a corner pull here, really. This guy is not a team player. Okay, let's clear everything out for peace of mind, and then we'll go deal with the avatar of Hakar. We are certainly going to make a lot of money from this dungeon. Just by having to kill all of these dudes, muchos dineros, for sure. Hui. Okay. More dragons on that side. But that's the last place we go for the Shade of Eranicus. Eranicus? I wonder where you put the accent. Nobody knows. Maybe the people who named them. We already have 11 gold in pure drops. That is almost, well, we have almost 12. So that's twice as much as our best runs so far. So Sunken Temple, pretty damn profitable. Not the most pleasant layout, but profitability wise, it's very good. Well, probably because all of these dragonkins, they actually drop gold somehow. Well, money. It's kind of strange. How are these little whelps having money on them? Like, explain, why do they have money? Like, what? Like, where are they carrying the money? And why do they have money? I don't know. Maybe there's some lore-friendly explanation for that, but it does seem strange. Okay, so we murdered the entire spawn of dragonkins. I think we have to go this way. We have to fight the avatar of Poopy, and then we have to go on the opposite side of this complex. Wait, don't we need some kind of item? I think we need some kind of quest item to summon the Hakar Poopy. Maybe I can just add the item in my inventory. So I need Egg of Hakar. There you go. Let's see if that works. Okay, so we use the thingy poop and things are happening. Cool. What do we have to do here? I think I need to pick up some whatever Hakari blood thingy poop majingly. And then we're gonna use that to extinguish these braziers. Okay, he dropped the Hakari blood. Then we're gonna go click the poopy here. And I guess that worked. Well, it doesn't let me click it again, so I suppose it worked.
Attack my foe.
And now we need more of these blood keepers to be spawning. Oh, a suppressor. I don't know what that's about, but that sounds bad. Kill him with fire. Let's see if we get another blood keeper. Blood keeper, où es-tu? Wow, this guy is not going down fast. What? No. He casted a frostbolt and he didn't understand why. I thought maybe the mob had become immune to fire somehow in the meantime. It's kind of strange. Are we gonna get another bloodkeeper? What's going on? No, finally, perhaps. What took you so long? Alright, get him, boys. Okay, I looted the blood, clicking the poop.
I taste the blood.
Cool. Yeah, not much to say or do in the meantime. Lots of waiting. Welcome to vanilla. The mage has definitely gone up ahead in damage since we changed to salvation. So that is interesting to see. Well, maybe it's not even the mage. Maybe it's just the shaman doing less somehow. But he is off healing and he's doing other things, so we'll forgive him. Because he's doing a good job.
Draw closer to your
Just waiting for one more Bloodkeeper. Wherever he may be. I hope it doesn't bug out at the end. That would be extremely disappointing. This fight has always been kind of sketchy. Maybe a good idea to gather the little poopy guys, because if you don't kill them frequently and you let them sit there, at some point you will have to fight them, so it's better to kill them now than 20 of them all at a time later. And everybody's low on mana, as you might expect. Oh, okay. That is not cool. So they went out of combat, and out of combat they have the GM cheat where they just go to full mana. I didn't realize that was the case here. So for you, this will be a more difficult fight, just because of that. I mean, they do have a second or two to drink, but they should not be back to full mana, so this fight is significantly easier for me because of that. Yeah. I didn't expect that to happen. Okay, we got the final Hakari blood. And the boss is loose. Just kill him. Okay, well, apart from maybe regenerating too much because of the GM cheats, it worked, so there's that. Let's go kill the prophet on the right side of this complex. Why is this guy standing still? Yeah, move flag route. Yeah, just a bug. a bug that has to do with when you're mind controlled, you get CC'd by the companion and then you are rooted and you cannot move anymore. It doesn't happen always, but it does happen pretty frequently. So I need to look into that as well. Man, I do not look forward to doing this room. Maybe we'll do a pack or two. It's extremely annoying. They spawn little ghosts after they die, and you have to constantly move the companions away. It's a pain in the ass. I'll just do one pack to prove that it can be done. There's no point in me truly fully clearing this, because I'm just testing the logic, and we've seen the logic already, so at least I cannot tell if there are, well, whatever notes I made, so it, for the purpose of this test, killing every single thing in the dungeon is a little bit redundant. Yeah. All right, let's do one pack. I don't want to deal with this 6, 7, 8 times. And actually, let's pull them a bit back, because I don't trust whatever. Do they even fear? I don't remember, but it's overall extremely nasty. My finger is ready to come toggle them out of whatever thingy happens here. Yeah, there you go. Boy, oh boy. Joy, oh joy. Oh, yeah, they do the fears as well. And of course, they feared me, so, well, it's not the worst thing then. Unless you send me back and forth, then it's probably not good. Yep, just come toggle them away. You'll be fine. That's what you got. Okay, he ice blocked the fear, that's what he did. Yeah, just come toggle away. Yeah, the root bug. Yeah. Okay. I am not doing this. 100%. Die, die, die. Sorry, but no. I say no to this. Yeah. One time was enough. I showed you what to do. Come toggle them away. You'll be fine. I just don't want to do this X amount of times. I'm not even gonna loot them, so you don't say I'm padding the money numbers. I'm gonna loot this guy just to trigger you. Okay, now go kill this boss, please. Let's start with this guy, because a little bit on the squishy side. Elemental Mastery, Chain Lightning, Poopy Poops, cool, cool, cool. Really? Is that a curse? Can I get decursed? Mages can decurse. Am I an enemy? Yes, okay. That's why he's not decursing. What? Who died and why? Look, in this situation I recommend destroying some of these totems. It's a pretty tricky fight if you do it at lower level. Well, it wasn't perfect, but it worked, so they got the job done. Let's revive, because we ain't got the time. And we're gonna go kick the butt of the final boss. Final 2 or 3 bosses, because I don't know, do you count the dragons as 2? Do you even count them as bosses? I don't know. I don't care. We're just gonna go kick some dragon butt. And there's a new dragon that actually spawned here, which is why we cleared the whole entire room. Where is everybody? Yeah, maybe they should really buff while moving. It's not cool, bro. Not cool. And these guys look pretty scary. I don't know which one is tankier. Maybe let's kill the little one. Yeah, intuitively, let's assume he has less HP. Let's do a pull here. They do look pretty big and scary. Yeah. Look at these giant dragons, dude, pecking at my little bear. You would assume they're like boss types or something, judging by the size of them. It's a giant ass dragons. Also, why would you fly though? Like, compared to the size of the dragon, imagine the amount of force it would take to fly. And just to hover 2 meters above ground. Like, what are you talking about? Why would you do this? Seems like a waste of energy. Why is the shaman not attacking at all? What the fuck? He flame shocked. Oh, maybe they're immune to nature. Holy shit. I mean, I would have to look at the code, but that's probably what's happening. Wow, wow, wow. Let's respawn one of these guys. I just want to see if it's actually a matter of immunity. Oh, okay. Apparently they cannot just be respawned. Fine. Maybe some of these other dudes are also immune. Yeah. Interesting. I didn't expect that to happen here. Maybe these two dragons are also immune. And I'll find out if that's the actual problem. We will find out. I promise. Yeah, there we go. So what is the problem? Let me look at it. Let me look at it. Chain lightning immune to the dragon. So there you have it, everybody. I confirmed it for you. These dragons are immune to nature damage. That's why the shaman is not casting any lightning thing. And he's not even doing Earth Shock either, because he could have, let's say, last hit them, but yeah, they're immune. I don't know. I didn't expect that. I wonder if I had the druid. If I had the druid, he wouldn't have wrath. He would have just starfired. But the shaman, he's got no such tools at his disposal. So you can see he's flame shocking on cooldown, because that's the only thing he can do. And he's using the searing totem, so he's losing a little bit of ground here. The cool part is that, yeah, they know about this. They try to cast alternative things if they have to. Like, for example, a mage, he's doing fireball. Again, he's calculating the damage of fireball, frostbolt, and arcane missiles, and he's picking whichever one deals more damage, factoring for gear, talents, everything. And if the mob was immune to, say, fire, and he would try to cast fireball, then he'd realize that, hey, I'm dealing no damage with this. I'm gonna do whichever deals most between arcane missiles and frostbolt, which kind of depends. So they are adaptable like that. You could argue that maybe he should auto attack, but I don't know how to tell you that. Is it possible to make that happen? Yes, it's just more work, but it's possible. I can make that happen, yes. Maybe I should. You could argue that maybe I should. You know what? Let me write that down. Since the shaman range DPS is immune. Oh, whatever. Let me write it like that. Is immune to nature. Then make him melee attack. Yeah, we can make that happen. Why not? Just for I don't know, just to get it done. Yeah, just to call it complete. It's strange that this guy didn't require any alter clicking or whatever. What? Why are my dudes dying so much? What the heck? I wasn't paying attention. Wow. Wow. I think it's a matter of the bear. And this is the reason why you wanna kill all the little poopy guys. I knew it. I bloody well knew it. Let me GM out of this one. I'm just gonna GM kill them. They're gonna evade. God damn it. Fine. Yeah. I knew we left a couple of them alive and it came to bite us in the ass. Yes, it did. Jesus, and they ran all the way from here. Incredible. I wonder what's up with these tablets. Jesus, where are they coming from, dude? Holy sweet buttery Jesus. Wow. Yeah. We jumped over the balcony, so that's why we didn't kill these guys. Yeah, so you can't even blame me, bruh. I tried to do a skipperino and the game denied me. Like, imagine it was the guys over in that corridor. Bruh. Alright. Let's go back, revive the guys. I don't know why the shaman was dying there so quickly. Maybe the bear is struggling to hold aggro. Okay. Let's do not the stop. Let's do a pull. Let's do a pull and just let the bear do the thing. Yes. Because I don't want to see that same thing happen again. Let's do this, do that, do this. What the heck? He deep slumbered my druid, man. Wow. Dick move. We don't have any dispel. We don't have a priest. Fuck. Wait, no one has dispel magic? I thought... No, the priest has dispel magic. And no one else has dispel magic. Then we are truly fucked. Yeah. He keeps deep slumbering my guy. Bring a priest, guys. If you're doing this dungeon, bring a bloody priest. I'm just saying. Yeah, let's move these guys away because he's doing some thunderclap nasty thing. And also some nasty thing, AoE type of stuff. This fight is not that hard on vanilla, so I don't know. The hard part is just clearing out all those dragonkins. But yeah, you definitely want the priest. I think this is gonna be one of those times where if you're a part of this fight, you definitely have to put out. You better do well. Yeah. Not cool, bro. If we had maybe a warrior, we didn't bring a warrior, we didn't bring a priest, a warrior to off tank, right? Because he would have counted off, or just maybe a paladin melee DPS. That would have worked as well. I was not prepared for this. This fight is way easier on vanilla, but I think I also did it usually at much higher level on vanilla, so we weren't this low level. But it's good. It's good to see this. It's good to see what would happen. For example, the paladin is wearing plate armor, so you can see he can take a hit. He's got a shield, so big armor there. Yeah, definitely brings a priest, because that would have made a huge amount of difference. I don't know if anybody else has this spell magic. I can't think about it. The shaman has purge, which removes buffs from enemies, but not exactly what is necessary in this situation. You see the shaman, he's doing off healing again. You can see the chain heals going out. Wow, this guy is still immune to fucking nature? Wow. Bro, the shaman is having a hard time, but at least he's off healing, so there's the silver lining there. Again, if we wipe at around 25% or so, that is super okay with me. You should have contributed to this fight. Maybe you're a priest, or maybe you're a warrior tank, or not warrior tank, warrior melee DPS wearing some plates so you can down off and off tank. So, yeah. Again, I am super okay if we wipe here. At 30%, super okay. Just think about the fact that the shaman literally could not attack the whole entire time, because this guy is immune. Cool. I don't know. This is perfect. Again, I'm doing this 4 levels lower. You're probably not gonna. You're probably gonna do this at 48 plus or higher, if you're gonna do this at all, because the dungeon is what it is. So, no problems. Appreciated the fact that I wiped at 30%. I think there is room for you to do things. Use consumables. Know your dungeon. And I like the fact that now we've seen quite a number of dungeons already where it's important to have the correct class. Well, whatever. It's not like you cannot do it without that, but it's significantly more difficult. It's more difficult more difficult in this case not having a tank. But you have to exercise other not having a tank. I'm sorry, not having a priest, but you can exercise other options. So it may seem like a loss. I see it as a good thing. It's a victory for not being a damn brain dead dungeon. So I have respect for that dungeon for actually providing you with a challenge, and me, of course, because I play too. Jesus, just look at this money, dude. We've made so much money. Look at all these drops. I mean, they took like what? How long have I been recording for? 2 hours. Well, it's not like I particularly skipped anything, and just because I'm lower level, things take more time to kill. If you do this at level 50, you'll just blast it in 30 minutes. So it makes a huge amount of difference what level you do it at. But look at that, everybody. 53 gold. Jesus. That is almost twice. We made 30 gold in Maraudon. As a scenario dungeon. Yeah. Very, very, very strong. I will look into the things we talked about. And I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.